Hello and welcome to my second video of today. I don't usually put out 2 videos a day. However, it's been absolutely frantic and I wanted to give you some more content and maybe a bit of a story as well. So the title was going to be, what does £5,000 worth of silver look like? I was approached earlier by a supplier of mine. So this one I can show you. I'll take them out the caps. Oh, I'll take out the tube, sorry. I was approached earlier by, let's put that in the screen, by a supplier of mine. And he turned around and said to me, Sean, I've been offered 300 Brits, sorry. And I'm looking at it and thinking, well, how much do you want? And it quotes me a price. And I said, nah. Bear in mind, I had to pay my tax bill in 3 days. And he said to me, he's like, well, what can you pay for it? Now, he paid over spot. Oh, that's what he told me anyway. There's always gamesmanship in this industry. And sometimes people lie and sometimes people bluff. And there's camaraderie. You know, that's certainly not a problem. And I said to him, I've got to pay my tax bill. If I buy from you, that's the money that's going to pay my tax. So it's got to be worth my time. And we haggled a price. I won't tell you how much we haggled. But I think where I'm going with this is you sometimes have to buy the deals. I've said recently in a couple of videos that I build a reserve, and a reserve is for days like this, because I owe the tax man plus other things by the first 5 grand. When I bought these, my account, in fact, not only did my account go to zero, my account went to minus because I owed on these coins. And you might think, Sean, you are crazy. Why have you done that? Why have you essentially gambled with the tax money to buy these coins? And the reality is, because it's worth the gamble. And I've got enough downside protection on these coins. And I had enough in reserve to really stare down the barrel when buying these. Now, I'm not worried about paying my tax bill. You know, today has been manic. In terms of what I've managed to move, you know, I'm slightly short. It will get paid. Not a problem. But I've managed to buy some really good stock. I managed to get it for a price that covers my downside. Should I have to fire sell it because I have to pay the tax bill? And I've managed to do it in a way where my supplier's happy because he's managed to get the money he wanted without feeling like I've cheated him. I'm happy because there's about 2 weeks, to some people there's about 2 weeks worth of wages here alone. And it also allows me to put some of this in my reserve. So one of these tubes, I've sold 2 of these tubes already. So 2 of these 2 have been sold. They've gone for £25 a pop per coin. So 625 a tube. And you may be saying, yeah, but Sean, it's not worth 5,000. It's worth its intrinsic value. No, it's not. It's worth what you can move it for. And if it's worth what you can move it for, you should be paying what you think it's worth in terms of the margin you need, or in terms of what covers your downside. Now, if I was a stacker, I don't mind paying slightly more, but because I'm a trader, I have to pay not unfair rates, but I have to pay a rate where it covers the downside and pays the bills with a bit extra in terms of being able to buy more product and more coins. But this is great because I've now got one tube for me. Oh, that's what I'm intending on keeping. 2 tubes are sold. Happy days. But you have to put yourself in a position financially where you can buy these deals, or you need to be able to negotiate deals where you can be of service and you can provide value to someone else to get these deals in. Now, the guy I buy from, he has consistent cash flow issues. He said to me, I need X amount by when you pick them up, and I need X amount tomorrow. I've already fully paid him. You know, by the time I'd walked home, I lugged 200 ounces up a hill. You know, it was a very fun exercise for me. But by the time I got home, on paper I'd moved about £3,500 worth of stock. So I wasn't, like, I was worried. Like when I got the message, I was like a rabbit in the headlights. How am I going to find this money and cover my tax bill? But then experience kicks in. Okay, Sean, let's take it back. What do you have that can move? Who do you know that has money? And I don't mean that in a cynical way. Business is business. Who do you know who is in the market for X, Y, Z? And I went down my list of contacts, and I've moved a lot of product just by doing it this way. They haven't even hit the groups yet. I haven't listed anything on the groups today. You know, by the time I finish listing things on the groups, I should be covered for the tax bill. And that's okay. But you always have to weigh up buying the opportunity when it's there. And sometimes you can't do it with the tax man, mind you, and you can't do it with the credit providers. But sometimes you have to tell Pete you've had to pay someone else. And that isn't a problem. As long as you communicate and you put it down in real terms. Like sometimes I go to the supplier, I'm sorry I couldn't pay you, can I have an extra couple of days? Will it get paid? So what he say to me, will it get paid? And I'll say, if it doesn't get paid, I will fire sell something and you will have it. And it doesn't matter if I make a loss, but I'm buying myself time and I'm giving a solution to someone where I haven't quite had it. And most people don't mind that. Communication is key. And if you can communicate to people that you've got good items come in and you're willing to get it out ASAP, they don't mind helping you out. Like I've managed to sell those 100 gram bars, and the gentleman, he bought 2 of them, 2 out of 3. I just said to him, I need money today, and he's like, it's fine, don't worry about it. So yeah, moral of the story is buy the opportunity. If you feel you can do it in a way that isn't destructive to yourself, buy the opportunity, because you know that it's income, and it's, for me, this is easy income. In terms of what I've sold today, like I said, in terms of what I bought today, it's 2 weeks' wages for some people, and that's okay. So yeah, I just thought I'd put that out. 5k worth of silver. Doesn't seem like a lot, does it? You know, sometimes it will go up and sometimes it will go down, but the reality is, if you stack over time, you're going to build up a position where you've got real wealth in your hands, and that's what we're in this game for. I don't care what anyone says about me making money trading. The reality is, I'm stacking, and I'm stacking as hard as I can at the moment. This year I will be paying down debt, but in terms of adding to my reserve and to the stack for the business, and also my private collection. That is a priority. It's a second priority, but I fundamentally believe that where the market is going, it will force the prices up, and I sincerely hope I'm right. Not in a financial sense, but I want the people who buy from me and the people who are involved in this community to do well out of it, because we spend our hard-earned money, myself included, on saving for our future and for, in some cases, future generations, and we deserve something at the end of it. We deserve something for being prudent and not going out and spending all on the credit cards and frivolous things. So yeah, that's what 5k worth of silver looks like. I hope you've kind of enjoyed the story. Sometimes you just have to buy the deal even if it puts you under stress. It's okay as long as you have outs. So take care, guys. Oh, if you do like my content, please like, comment and subscribe. Take care, guys. Bye.